Thank you so much for tuning in to yet another episode of the Real Israel Podcast with me, your host, Chaim Mailspin. Join us as we dive into Israel's past, present, and future as we explore the rich history, current events, and visionary perspectives shaping this dynamic region. I'm standing here on the border of Gaza. There is Sajaiya behind me. You can hear machine guns. I feel like I'm in the army. You know, I'm a sergeant major in the Combat Engineer Corps Elite Unit for Special Missions. I hear the drone, the Predator drone behind us. I hear the machine guns. There's a lot of action, and we're actually in an Israeli kibbutz in the democratic country of Israel, free democratic society, and you are in a kibbutz, which is a communal living called Nachal Oz. Katya, thank you so much for sharing your story of surviving a Hamas brutal massacre, you and your family. Let me just ask you, you're married?
Yes.
And you have 3 children, I understand?
3 children, one grandson.
And so Nachal Oz is the river of strength. Oz is strength, river of strength.
River, yes.
And there's a river here somewhere.
Yes, little.
Little river? Okay, so now, what caused you to, how long ago did you come to this gated community? There's a gate, there's a fence.
Yeah.
How long, and then over the fence is Gaza. How long ago did you come here?
From 2001. We came here and we stay until today. It's not so simple.
2001, okay.
2001, yes. We came like בית ראשון במולדת.
Okay. As immigrants, you were placed here, because I help with immigrants a lot at the Aliyah Return Center. So you were placed here in the kibbutz as new immigrants.
Exactly. We didn't know what place we need to choose, you know. We just wanted to come to Israel, but we didn't know what place exactly. We came to Jewish agency. We asked, maybe you want to help us, and they take us for special programs for young families. We was a young couple with 2 children, and they sent us here and that ask what is this place Nachal Oz, and just receive answer. It's some kibbutz near to Beersheba.
Yeah.
To Beersheba.
Far away from Beersheba.
When I came, I see God. Maybe this Beersheba.
But it's Gaza, not Beersheba.
It was surprise, big surprise for me.
So you had a lot of surprises about to happen to you. But before we get into that, so you must be a person of faith to even come here. I know that there's places like for example, Kiryat Shmona. You have places like Yardena that look at Jordan. They're looking at Jordan. They're looking at where the Hezbollah is in Lebanon. Here, you're looking at Gaza. Every day you wake up, you have your coffee, you're walking. Someone could take a Kalashnikov and just shoot you. Did you ever feel like fear to live here for 20 years?
Wow. Yes, when we came first, I didn't know what it's place, but when in 2001, it was exactly start of Intifada.
Right.
I think it's after a few days, it's first time in my life I heard some like Kalashnikov or like something helicopter, and I received its first stress, you know, in my life. I asked God, what is this place? Why I need to be here? And
you felt that here, you're saying? The Intifada?
You know, first Patzmar.
Yeah, like a mortar.
Yes, it's fall in Nachal Oz. Yes, in this place we get through many things, many dangerous things. It was started 2001. It is continue until today. But today we came to very crazy situations. What's happening here is 7th of October.
So this place has some security. I know there's an army base. How do I know this? Because I served in the army base, the Nachal Oz base. It's across the road. It's very close. So you must feel protected by that. And then of course there's the security. Maybe your husband, he goes with the security as well in the truck at night. Does he have to do this to drive the security pickup truck?
You know, all these years when we live here, our neighbors, every time, don't stop. They try to do something. They won't kill us.
Right.
But they try every time something new. First it was murders, after it was Qassams, and before a few years it was crossing Karni here.
Yes.
And it was place for give them food, give them everything that they need.
Yes.
But what they did, drugs every time. And last few years they did many tunnels. And
tunnels.
Tunnels. And now we have under gates, like board, no?
A fence.
Fence.
But underground,
yes.
Sensors, yes, we've put that in, yeah.
Exactly. As our army try every time to do something new for defense.
Right.
But they bring more and more.
But before year like 2000, well, Jewish people used to be living there, 21 cities in Gaza, and there used to be a lot more free travel, and still, you probably saw workers coming here working in Nachal Oz,
no, before,
renovating?
It was before I just spoke with people that live here. They told every time they was in the shuk.
Yeah, this where you buy the fruit and vegetables, the market.
And see,
open air market.
And many people come to work here. And, you know, first carnival it was built, it was a special place for like ariza. For
packing the boxes of food.
It was good times.
You know, people watching this from the West, they don't even know what this is. Can you just, before we talk anymore, what is this for and this for? Why is this here? It's very old now, but it was established.
It's first of the kibbutz. In 2023, it was birthday of kibbutz, 70 years.
70 years
It's exactly
ago.
what we wait to. It's in this day, in the Friday, in the evening, we preparing for big celebrations. As you know, it's first tower, it's new tower, because and in the all these times we need defense us.
To defend yourselves. For 70 years, people don't recognize what it's like to live in a country just like America, just like Switzerland, just like Canada, but you have constant threat of attack from all sides. Were you not like afraid to be here? Did you not want to go to maybe Ashdod? Maybe it feels a little safer, Tel Aviv, Jerusalem?
You know, I think it will be, we can do this only by faith. I believe that all our land God gave us. And He won't keep this land for His people.
True.
What enemy want? He won't take us off. And it's His target, His purpose. Kill us and bring so big fear that people start run and leave all territory.
Yes.
And what our government tried to do, they tried give our territory for peace. Change, you know?
Yeah.
What it was 2005, it's not good.
Yeah, the disengagement was actually anti-biblical, what goes against the promises of God.
It was before.
Yeah. Right, Ariel Sharon.
It's about this, many terrible things came, because all this territory, when we gave them, for build something, for do agriculture something, they use for terroristic attack. Hamas came, or every this place like Gush Katif, here it was some Moshav, and they came, they everything destroyed, and put them like something special of Hamas. They use all territory only for plan some terroristic attack.
I think the big issue that people don't know, maybe in the West, maybe left-wing people don't recognize, is that their goals are different. Our goals is to have a peaceable life. Even our hello is shalom, peace. Yes. We want peace and we want to dwell in peace. But others, their goal is not peace. They don't want just a good life and peace and money and farming. No, they want the destruction of Israel more than anything. So that is what they're not recognizing. And they also don't recognize the spiritual aspect. The indoctrination is actually religious, jihadist, extremist training to achieve that goal of destroying all of Israel. And so that is the goal. And if you give them an inch, they'll try to take the whole of Israel.
Yes,
so people don't understand that, and that's why it's hard. So let's go back to the 7th of October. You said again, it's the Simchat Torah, it's the Festival of Tabernacles, and it's also, on top of that, the 70-year celebration in 2023. 70 years to the kibbutz. So what was happening here? Was there big celebration? There was festivals nearby.
You know, it will be exactly here. This is swimming pool.
Okay.
In this place, before 7th of October, we're preparing big party. In the 6th of October, in the evening, it was many kisaot, shulchanot.
Yes.
It was a big bama. And we just we did like repetitions, you know, for the big party. And many guests come to our family. I think it's in every house was somebody like family or another people. Many people come because it's זה צריך להיות, היה צריך להיות
a huge celebration of biblical proportions.
Yeah.
Who would have ever guessed? So you woke up in the morning. Now I know you mentioned that your son, right, there was a giant festival, dance festival called Nova, and there was other one, Siduk, and there was a bunch of different dance festival, international festival, bringing people from Germany, America, Canada, everywhere, Finland. They all came, Sweden, and they came to dance. So your son was in one of these, yeah?
No, yes.
Near, yeah.
I didn't know about this before because when I go to sleep as I didn't know where's my son. He is big, and only.
And he lives with you. Sorry, he lives with you.
Yes, we live. Everybody we live in the kibbutz, but not the same house. I'm with my husband and a little son, 20 years old. He is now.
Okay.
And Daniel, 25 years old. He was in these years, and he was in our little house. And my big son. We have 5 houses here, you know, my mother's, my mother's one house, my husband's mother's in another house. As you know, we was like in same place but separate. And only in the after 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, I think, I suddenly heard that he's exactly in this place where something terrible happened.
Dance celebration. So you got a call, you're saying, at 6 o'clock or whatever, and you heard that they broke the fence. Now, I know that there's many spots, their intelligence, because a lot of people, again, they don't know that there's many peace activists here. Of all places to attack, a lot of these kibbutzes are filled with peace activists. Maybe humanistic, peace activists. And they do soccer tournaments with Gazan children and try to do different business ideas. And so here also peace activists, and so they use their time working here to look where the weakest points are. Here, the weakest points of the Nachal Oz army base. So what happened for you? You woke up and you got a call saying that...
exactly what you told. They knew everything.
Everything.
They knew names of people.
Yes.
How they go first. About every people.
Right.
They knew all information. It's like Shabak, you know?
Yeah.
They knew everything.
Information,
It is exactly when we stay here, this is line, they come through. And a little bit left, it's we have gates of the field. And this is first place that come through because it was like free line, like a
path.
No, it's embau b'shalosh.
3 waves.
Yes, waves.
Almost 6,000 people coming in 3 waves.
They came by 3 waves. It's first wave. It started exactly in the times when rockets attack came. It was terrible rockets attack.
Right.
It's so noisy, so powerful. It was really something new for us. You know, we get through many attacks, but it was something another.
Just enormous,
we just
everywhere.
10 minutes, we cannot breathe. We just try, closed all windows. I just ran to my son, check everything is okay. And in these 10 minutes, they use for come with the bicycle and
motorcycles,
motorcycles and
pickup
cars
trucks.
and yes, many cars. When after 10 minutes, it was like a little bit stop.
Yes.
And the people that live in the houses near to the gates, suddenly they start to see people that come, many people come.
Yes.
As third waves come exactly in the gates of the fields, it is start. And we start listen many shooting, and we receive just that we need go to the shelter rooms and closed our doors.
And what did you feel? I know it's hard to talk about your feelings. Hard. What did you feel at this time? Afraid of dying, worrying about your husband, your son?
You cannot imagine this what you feel because it was so complicated. It's many rockets come. It was noise. It was shooting. First I thought, okay, something happened, and you know, it's interesting. I thought about, if it start now shooting, it's our party will be cancelled. I can't. It's not possible.
Yeah,
you know,
the party. Yeah. Okay.
You know, it's further that's because 5 years. Every day we're preparing, every way to get. We waited because it's something never was before in our kibbutz, you know. And I thought, it's my party will be cancelled. But after a few minutes, we came to our shelter rooms. We closed the doors, and first I think, okay, if somebody shooting, maybe some terrorists come. Okay, but our army will come maybe 5 minutes, okay. Or not 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It's what I know every time. I know our army every time with us, if something happening, they come very, very quickly.
Right. So many kibbutzes attacked, decimated. Nachal Oz, completely taken. Nir Oz, completely taken. Re'im, Kfar Aza, many. And also army bases, Mavar Erez base, Nachal Oz base, Re'im base. Many bases also, boom, just everybody killed. So did you know that they were either all dead or taken hostage? Everybody in the base that's supposed to rescue you, they're all either dead or all those 414 spotters with the cameras, they're all dead. They were all or taken hostage. That's so crazy. You didn't know this though, right?
We didn't know about this.
Okay.
We just stay in our rooms and we receive all news by WhatsApp. We have WhatsApp, Kibbutz WhatsApp, and few hours we just knew about what's happening in kibbutz. But I don't have Facebook, but my son stay in another shelter rooms. We have 2 shelter rooms, and he starts send me all messages from Sderot and from another place. And Ima, what's happening? You know what's happening? Many terrorists come and they start kill people. And in this time he sent me message that Daniel not in the kibbutz. Daniel stay in this place of Nova, and he what will be. But it was few minutes I spoke with them, and he told that he take some safety place like bore under the bushes, and they just send me locations. And these locations, I and another mother that their sons was with Daniel, we send this for Mishtara, for few places. Police.
Yeah, and the whole police station was completely taken out in Sderot. Completely destroyed, everyone killed and burned.
And my son told, call please to police. We must call to police and tell about what's happening in the kibbutz, what happened with Daniel, but it was so chaos, big chaos.
Did you start to pray? You can hear the explosions, you can hear the shots. People don't know what it's like to hear the machine gun going off, to hear massive explosions, to see cars blowing up. It's like they only see this in movies, but you lived through it. Did you start to pray? Did you start to Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu? What was it like for you?
Wow, after a few minutes that it was all this happening, I understood that we need pray, because it's first that I usually do in my life. But when I saw so many messages and people cry to help, please help, I understood something happening, something new that never was before, and only God can help us. Because these situations we never think about that it's possible. We saw that if God don't come to help us, our army not here.
Right.
And we start praying, and I send many messages to all Imale.
Yeah, I'm used to it.
all our friends or people in every country, and I just ask, please pray, because I know that how pray can influence
change your reality.
Yes.
Now, exactly. were there soldiers, at least some soldiers here, or security people in these towers?
It was really miracle too in our kibbutz, because in this night, in the Friday, and came here 12 soldiers of Yamas.
Okay.
Yamas. It's like combat, special combat.
Commando.
It was exactly miracle. They came on the middle of the night. Because of this, because of few people that take weapons, because many people was without weapons.
Right.
Yes, it was
peace activists.
in special rooms. In these rooms, because of not electric, after many rockets, electric was stopped.
Okay.
And they cannot come and take this weapon, But few people were.
Was it an electric code to get into the weapons armory?
Take this,
And you couldn't get the weapons out. I didn't know this. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. But this special combat, these special soldiers, they really get arrow.
Yeah, heroic. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I heard it was just those few soldiers against hundreds and hundreds. Well, total of almost 6,000 people. But here, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds fighting.
It was like
against
350 terrorists here.
Fight
it's
against
Nakba.
12
it's
people.
Like civilians, you know. It's only civilian people that live in Gaza. But he came here by bicycle. I saw just some people that cannot go, but he came to take something.
Yeah.
Most of them came for kill, and part of them came for take.
Yes.
And what they cannot take, they just destroyed. You know, they like burn cars. Then they just came in the houses and just broken everything. You know.
You know, there's definitely a million things going on. Your neighbors, were they also hiding in their escape rooms? And I know there's no, in their bomb shelter, there's no way to lock it.
Yeah.
Were you afraid they're just going to come in to the house? Did they come into your house, the Hamas?
You know, it's terrible. It's crazy to think about this because our shelter room, Cheder Bitachon, it was not so shelters, not so bitachon, because it's like only rockets, maybe they keep out, but most of houses, it's Cheder Bitachon, doors, you can open this.
Right.
And when we receive that we need to be in the room, just most of people, they just stand and hold. Because of this was died, because terrorists start shooting through the doors. And it was like 11 o'clock that we and my husband, we saw the terrorists come into our house. We cannot see them because we was in the room, but we saw them because we have camera. It was few cameras in my house on the refrigerator and outside, and my husband just opened Wi-Fi and he saw that few people run, and after two...
Oh, the cameras of your house?
Yes.
The Wi-Fi of the cameras of your house, and he sees the Hamas running in your house.
Exactly. In my
wow!
Suddenly my husband told me, they come in, and we listen many noise, they come through the windows, and all think it's like fall broken noise, and we see them, they come with weapon, they come in our kitchen. We see them because exactly camera on the refrigerator, and they start run. I didn't see this in telephone, but my husband said and see, and he was like, you know, like white.
Yeah.
I never saw my husband this color. Because I understood that now they come kill us, and maybe few minutes. It's maybe I have only a few minutes now.
Yeah.
As what I need to do, pray. You know,
yes.
I need repentance more because maybe I did something and I need to repent.
Your last minutes
and
in the world.
And I need to tell for all my family, thank you for all these years, and I love them. It was very, very necessary for me as I open our family group in WhatsApp and just start pray. It's like love.
With your voice.
Yes, but very, very
quiet.
Very, very quiet, and I start tell them that I love them, and we was very, very good family, and you know, and just pray together. And I told them if now we will go, we will meet in the heaven.
That's right.
Because if we believer, we know that our life it's not stop when somebody want to kill us or when I go die. It will be eternal life.
You know, I think people need to recognize we don't know how much time we have in life. People think they'll live forever. I don't know what they think.
Yes,
We're on a clock here. Sometimes the clock it expires. We are going to meet our Maker. And then what are we going to say? What choices are we doing now?
Exactly.
That is just phenomenal. So you were at that moment with the enemy. Do you know there's people that are watching this? There's people out there that think they're freedom fighters. They don't know that they had beautiful houses, beautiful cars, beachfront property, work, good pay here in Israel, good life. But they have a narrative, a lie. There's a lie, a deception that they are freedom fighters. Did it look like freedom fighting when they came to break in your house and kill you and your family?
You know, it's...
To you?
We live here 20 more years, and we know they don't need nothing, not land, they want kill us. It's enough for them. They don't want nothing more. They came for kill. They came, and what they did, it's impossible to understand how people can do this. I told and I tell to everybody, it's not people, it was demonic attack. In our kibbutz, it's exactly was big miracle. But I know what was in Kfar Aza. It's our neighbors. I had many people there. Be'eri, I know many people. My friends was killed in Be'eri. It's not only killed. It's terrible. It's more terrible that Germany did, you know?
Yes.
It's
in the Nazis, they at least had to take drugs or much alcohol to try to, they felt something is wrong that they're doing. And later they even said, I just did it my orders, I followed my orders, but I felt it was wrong. Many said this. Here, I don't see anyone saying they felt it was wrong. They felt it was so good for their false god. So I want to just ask you this. Your son survived, yes? You survived. Everyone in your family survived, but your neighbors, many died. Your son survived?
Yeah.
Was he taken hostage, or he was hurt, or he?
My son?
Yes.
Not. It was a miracle, but there was many hours on the bushes.
Okay.
They just lie few hours, and only 5 or 6 in the evening, special soldiers came and they found them and helped them leave this place. But my son and their friends, so many terrible things. Because you know what's happening in Nova, what's happening in Kfar Aza, it's not only kill, it's murder.
Yeah.
It's terrible. It's like I want the animals, but not animals. Animals don't do like this.
Yes.
It is our neighbor. It's Hamas, and we speak with them. We want to do some scheme with Hamas.
Some agreement with them, no, you can't.
How it's possible?
You don't make a deal with the devil. That's
Until
right.
today, I'm so angry about all this play with Hamas. One hostage come back, we give them 500. Wow, it's terrible for me. It's really terrible. We cannot speak with Hamas. We need destroy Hamas.
Well, Katya, I feel with you I can ask a deeper question. I don't normally ask questions this deep. We're talking about closing the fence up. You can even see many of these areas where they were shooting from are destroyed now. You can even see rubble from where you are. But I want to ask you, is there something else that needs to be closed up? Maybe here, is there some way that we, through our disunity, through our fighting amongst each other, or through something we opened up that took away God's protection or something, is there something that we can do to protect these border communities and our whole land better?
כן, זהו, זו שאלה מאוד קשה, אבל, you know, I try to think about this, many thought about this, but sometimes I don't think that we have really decisions, because I believe all this start from spiritual war. It's something like spirit that שונא.
Oh, hates. A spirit of hatred, yeah.
Spirit of hate in Israel.
Yeah.
And this spirit destroyed. It's possible, but it's very difficult.
Right.
And I think until today we we don't do enough, and we try like speak with Hamas, but it's not. We just must destroy. I think they understand only one. If we not only defense, we must. לא, אני לא יודעת, אני לא יודעת איך להגיד את זה.
בעברית אז.
באמת אני לא יודעת. אני חושבת שכן, אנחנו צריכים לתת תגובה מאוד חזקה. אנחנו עשינו המון טעויות, אנחנו צריכים להחזיר להם חזק מההתחלה, לא לתת להם משחקים כאלה. לא, מחטוף הראשון לא היינו צריכים להחליף, או להחליף בן אדם על בן אדם, לא יכולים לשחק את זה. אנחנו נתנו להם יותר מדי. הם יורים, הורגים אותנו, אנחנו רק יורים באוויר. יורים פעם אחת, מפוצצים אותו מקום. אנחנו צריכים לענות עם כל הכוח. אי אפשר לשחק איתם, אי אפשר לדבר איתם, אי אפשר לעשות איתם משא ומתן כמו שאנחנו עושים. עשינו יותר מדי בעיות. כמו שאני תמיד אומרת, אנחנו צפת הגנה בישראל, ואנחנו צריכים גם לדעת לתקוף. גם לדעת יד הקשה. יד הקשה צריכה להיות. אבל עכשיו,
כמו אריאל שרון היה פעם כזה.
כן, עכשיו הצבא שלנו צריכה להחזיר אמון לאנשים. כי אנשים כבר לא יודעים האם זה באמת מתישהו יהיה פה ביטחון, כי מה הם אומרים? אומרים, אנחנו נעשה עוד. עשינו 7 באוקטובר, נעשה עוד.
זה מה שאומרים, נכון.
מה שהם אומרים. אבל אני כבן אדם שמחליט לגור פה, מה אני עושה? האם אני מקשיבה להם ואני מפחדת ואני מחליטה לעזוב, או אני אומרת, אוקיי, אתם תדברו, אבל
כן.
אני לא זזה מפה.
נכון.
האלוהים ששמר עליי באותו יום, הוא ישמור
כן.
עליי גם את הימים, אני לא נותנת את האדמה שלי, אני
כן.
לא עוזבת, זה הבחירה שלי.
נכון. נכון מאוד. ואת אומרת שפה היא עוד תפילות, עוד הגנה.
עכשיו אנחנו צריכים, אני מרגישה, אני יודעת שזה המקום שבאו ולכלכו גם רוחני, גם פיזי, גם הכל. כמו בית מקדש בחנוכה שהיינו צריכים להקדיש, אנחנו צריכים להקדיש את המקום, אנחנו צריכים לבוא לפה עוד יותר אנשים, אנחנו כן נחזור לפה, ואנחנו צריכים גם לנקות פיזי, באמת לעשות את הניקיון בביתים, לבנות, לשפץ, וגם לניקיון רוחני. אנחנו צריכים להביא לפה את האמונה, אנחנו צריכים להתפלל פה, אנחנו צריכים להישאר פה, ככה רק אנחנו ננצח. זה האופציה לנצח, להישאר ולהיות חזקים ולא לפחד, וזהו. אם אלוהים איתנו, מי יעמוד נגדנו? זה כאילו כל יום להתחזק באמונה, להתחזק עם הדבר של אלוהים, להכריז את זה בשמיים, כי זה הנשק שלנו שבאמת עובד. ואנחנו ראינו מתי שהנשק פיזי לא עזר, איך הנשק רוחני היה חזק, וזה תמיד חזק. אלוהים תמיד נאמן, והוא רוצה מאיתנו שאנחנו נסמוך, ואנחנו נמשיך להיות נאמנים. הוא לא יעזוב את המדינה הזאת, העם הזה, לעולם. הוא לא יעזוב אותנו לעולם. וזה אני רוצה באמת כזה לצעוק, אלוהים איתנו, מי יעמוד נגדנו? אנחנו חזקים באמונה, ואמונה יותר חזקה מפחד. בגלל זה אני כן מפחדת. אבל אני ככה, אני עושה צעד אחרי צעד של אמונה, ככה לדרוך על הפחד, רק ככה אנחנו יכולים לנצח. וזה לא שאני לא מרגישה, אני כן מרגישה.
כן.
אבל אני בוחרת, וזו הבחירה שלנו שהוא נתן לנו לבחור, לסמוך בו, או פשוט ללכת לפי הפחד. וזה בגלל זה אנחנו לא עזבנו פה, כי אמרתי, אני לא עוזבת את המקום הזה בגלל הפחד. אני אעזוב את המקום הזה, אם משהו, אולי יקרה משהו אחר, או אלוהים יגיד לי ללכת, או לא יודעת מה, הייתי מוצאת עבודה אחרת, לא יודעת מה, אבל לא בגלל הפחד.
נכון. For those watchmen and watchwomen who are on the walls, praying for Israel, well, we want you to stand with the words that Katya has spoken. We want you to agree in prayer, because I believe God heard your quiet prayer that you spoke into that WhatsApp group. I believe God heard it, and that's why your family's protected. And I believe God wants to protect this whole community and this whole land, and not to ever give room for the enemy, any kind of room, within or without, in the army, in the politics, in the gut, whatever. In our hearts, we need to now clean. I agree with you. So will you agree in prayer for what Katya is saying, for the future of this and for the protection of Israel? And what she was saying is, if God is for us, who can stand against us? Yeah. That's right. And God is for Israel. It says it in His Word. And we just need to take that step of faith, not back down, not be afraid. And I believe that many of you will come to Israel. Many of you will come and renovate these places in the north, in the south. Many of you will come volunteer. Many of you will come and show unconditional love to these Jewish Israelis who have been through so much. You've been to many funerals, huh? You've cried many tears. Well, we believe God wants to take away the heaviness and give you a garment of praise for a spirit of heaviness.
Amen. We must continue.
Anything you'd like to say before we end to the people watching?
Wow. This land is special land, and we need to be here, live here with faith. Many faith we need, because it's not so simple live in Israel, and not so simple live in
simple,
this,
right? Not simple.
Not so simple.
Simple, not too simple to living here.
Live here on the border, but we want to continue live here, and it's very necessary to understand what really happening in Israel. In Israel, don't want to kill people, don't want to kill children. We see many disinformations, we see many lies,
right.
But all of us, we need to understand what's really happening. We want live here, we want work in our field, we want ground our children, we want live in shalom. It's our goal. It's not to kill, but we just to be stand with Israel and help to another people understand and know truth about life in Israel, about what's happening in Israel, and please pray for shalom.
We will.
Because many things that we cannot do, Elohim, God can do.
Yes. Keep praying. God will hear your prayers. You will have your, maybe not the 70-year celebration, but you will have a great celebration coming. It's going to be marvelous. Thank you for standing in the gap. Thank you for being a hero and a pioneer here. God bless.
Thank you.
התיעוד הדרמטי הזה הוא מתוך בסיס נחל עוז בשעה 7:43 ב-7 באוקטובר. ליד המגורים, בין המיגוניות, מחבלי הנוח'בה כובשים את הבסיס.
פראש! אללהו אכבר! פראשו!
חצי שעה קודם, בש"ג המערבי של המחנה, כך נראים ניסיונות המחבלים לחדור פנימה.
افتح هذه الصاغة! افتح ليش؟ اسمع! تعال اطلع هون.
Thank you for tuning in to yet another episode of the Real Israel podcast with me, Chaim Mailspin, where truth shines, dispelling the darkness. And if you found value in today's episode, please like it, comment, we want to hear from you, and subscribe. Click that notification bell and share it. Join the conversation and be a truth speaker for Israel.